Good evening, everybody, and welcome. It's Rick Usler here with Let's Talk Airguns, and yes, we have Airgun Angie. Say hi, Angie.
Hi, Angie.
Yeah, she's back off there in the distance. Okay, so as is normal for me, we had drama at the ranch, and I'll tell you just a little bit about it because we had a massive windstorm. We actually lost power Sunday morning, and fortunately, we have a big turbo diesel generator, standby generator that keeps the campers and the camp kitchen in our chapel and all that stuff up and running, and it's going. So hopefully we'll be fine and we won't lose our internet, which is coming off the cell tower because our normal internet is also dead, and Starlink doesn't work well when I try and push a stream. So we're going to do the best we can, and hopefully all of this works out. We do have Angie with us, as you guys already heard, and really quickly, before you like that really quick. Before we jump right into the show, last time we were up, Angie mentioned something, or I mentioned something about a song she had wrote, whatever. A song she wrote. It's about air guns, and you guys really wanted to hear it, and I went to get it, and we broke the internet for whatever reason. So I have it now. This is an original song by Angie. She wrote the lyrics, and then pestered me for probably, was it like 2 years, Angie?
Yeah, it was quite a while.
It was a while. She pestered me. You know what I should do? Hold on just a second. I'm going to add Angie to this screen so that we have Angie. We want Angie here. There she is. Hey! So she's on there too. So you can be part of the intro, Angie. I didn't want to leave you out, you know. And this way, when we play the song, this has an added benefit. When we play the song, you'll get to see Angie's face, right?
Turn red, probably.
So this is...
Thanks, Rick.
Yeah, I forgot I could do this. So Angie wrote the lyrics. She pestered me for a couple years, and we sat down in the chapel. I grabbed my guitar, and I came up with the music, and then we recorded it. So you've got Angie singing, and yours truly doing some backup. So here is Firing Line by, I guess, Angie and Rick. You guys ready?
Yes,
ready?
they're ready.
Are you ready?
They're ready.
I don't know how to play it now that it's here. Play. It's not playing. Oh, sorry. I hit the right button. Here we go. All right, that didn't work out well, so we're going to back up to the beginning and try again. It's going to work now, maybe? Did we break the internet again?
I don't think you broke the internet.
All right, I'm going to delete the song. Not delete it permanently. I'm going to delete. I don't know what I did. I'm going to add an audio playlist, new playlist. I'm going to add a file from scratch. Here we go. Love technical things on the fly. How do we do this? Add a song. It's a file. There it is. Here it is. Are we ready finally? Maybe? I hope it works this time. Here we go, Angie.
And I'm not singing it.
No, okay. So here's the thing. Technical things aside, what I need, Angie, is I need like a list of excuses for when I try and do something they don't work. Whether it's playing like a song, which that's the volume. See, I turned the volume all the way down, and as is normal, my oncologist office is calling to tell me I have an appointment on Friday. It's time for the show. It's Tuesday. That's when they call. Let's go ahead. We're gonna add a file, and we're gonna see if it's gonna work now. Let's see if it works. Cross your fingers, everybody. There we go. All right, here we go.
Shooting 50 big bore. Shooting time, oh, it's shooting time. Get my air gun on the firing line. Oh, it's shooting time. It's shooting time, oh, it's shooting time. Get my air gun on the firing line. Oh, it's shooting time. It's time to send some let down range. Grab my air gun and let it rain. It's shooting time, oh, it's shooting time. Get my air gun on the firing line. Oh, it's shooting time. Big glass caps or paper targets. Hunting game with devastating hits. Which air rifle am I reaching for? From 177 to a 50 big bore. It's shooting time, oh, it's shooting time. Get my air gun on the firing line. Oh, it's shooting time. It's shooting time, oh, it's shooting time. Get my air gun on the firing line. Oh, it's shooting time.
All right, there you go, guys. That's the song "Fire in Line" by Angie and myself. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That was, I think, fun to do. Yeah, they're calling me again. I think that was fun to do. Angie, did you enjoy that?
Oh yeah, I did. I sang that song so many times that I kind of got tired of it.
Yes, there was a little of that. But anyway,
Yeah.
let's go ahead and get on to some stuff here. First of all, guys, welcome to the show. I hope, Angie, did you have that list in front of you? Because I know I sent you an email with topics, and I just realized now I don't have it up on my screen.
I
I can pull
don't,
it.
but
I
I
can
can
pull
get
it
it.
Yeah, pull that up, would you? Because I know first thing we need to do is we need to congratulate the winner of the Umarex giveaway. So if you guys know, we had a giveaway with GTA. We gave away at Umarex Air Javelin Pro. Now, it's kind of funny what happened. We had a winner. I reached out to the guy, and he was insisting that we were trying to scam him. I said, no, sir, you did enter the contest. You are a member of the GTA. I am owner of the GTA, and you won, and all I need is XYZ. And he refused to email back or give us what we needed, so I had to gave him you have 24 hours for sure. That was after a week of waiting. And then I gave him almost another 6 days and still never heard from him again. So I redrew a new winner yesterday, and that guy was lickety split on time, said, oh yeah, heck, I'm super excited. Here's what you need, and we're going to be getting that out to him. Let me pull up the guy's name. He is a member of the GTA, which is also very cool. Let's see here. I have it. It's right here. All right. It's Brian. Here it is. We got it. Brian Shaw. So Brian Shaw was the winner of the contest. He is out of Tennessee, I believe. So he's out of Tennessee. We're going to be getting that. I guess, Angie, you've already got it packed up. Is that right?
Yep, it
All
is.
right. So
Right
we'll be getting
there.
Oh, there it is. All ready and nice and pretty to go out. Yeah. So we'll get a label on that and get it out the door this week. So pretty excited about that. The next giveaway is going to be for the Winchester 45.
Ooh.
So the Winchester 45 is going to come with a hand pump and ammo, and I've already scoped it, and it'll ship in a hard shell case. That gun is sweet. It's one of the nicest ones I've shot. It's actually, I didn't realize they had another iteration after the ones that I had been working on. So this is the newest. And they changed the trigger. They changed the action. It is awesome. So if you've been looking to get a 45 cal multi-shot big bore, this one is going to be very, very nice. I hope whoever wins this really, really enjoys it. So pretty excited about that.
I killed my second pig with that gun.
Yeah, and you that was back in the day when you were still learning. We won't go through all the fun that you went with that process, because it wasn't an instant success, which would be a great segue to our talk about Squirrel Master, but we're going to save it for later. So what do we have on the list, Angie? I know we had talk about the contest. What was the next thing on the list?
Well, first I want to say congratulations to Brian. That's
There you
awesome
go.
that you won that. The next up is FX Video, just released yesterday. How you
Okay.
test ammo and why.
All right, that's a good point. I'm going to zip over here. Let's see. I'm going to do this. Let me be back here for just a second and just pull that up. I am glad we have modern technology, because even when everything was broke, we've still been able to keep things moving forward, which is awesome. All right, I'm trying to see that video and I'm not seeing it. I got it. Just give me a moment. I'll find it.
I'm glad I know somebody that knows everything about modern technology.
Who's that? It ain't me.
The fact's not
Pretty
far.
near it. Heck of a lot more than I know.
Yeah, I know this is all fun. I do like this stuff, so it is something that I don't mind getting out and doing at all. So anyway, let me switch back over here. I've got this is the video. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. One of the things I like to do, and I'm kind of going back to a little bit of things I enjoy doing. I don't know about you, Angie, but shooting is a great hobby. It's a great sport. Anytime you have a hobby you enjoy and you make it a job, you can lose the fun of it, right? Have
Yep.
you had that ebb and flow?
Oh,
Right?
absolutely.
Yeah, and when it becomes work and it's no longer fun, you actually can see the quality of your material or your enthusiasm in the material begins to sort of fizzle, right? If
Right.
you don't stay energized about what you enjoy about the sport, if you don't stay energized about it, you're going to lose. You're going to lose your want to, right?
Yep.
Am I okay?
Yep.
So, after, I guess it's 15 years now. Is it 15 years? Let me think. Yeah, it's 15 years.
Yep.
I posted my first video. Well, 14 years, 15. First video was in
2008.
2008. So it's 15 years. Look, math and me. I think
Yeah,
it's 15
it would
years.
be 15.
15 years.
Depending
Yeah.
on the month you started. but-
February. February. In fact, I just got a
Hey.
note from YouTube. 15 years. So, yeah. So after 15 years of posting videos, and we have, I don't know, some 1,500 videos, 1,400 videos on YouTube, which is not an insignificant number. That's a lot. You can actually kind of burn out a little bit. And sometimes you go, man, what am I doing? Why am I doing it? Yes, I mean, it's important for me. I enjoy it, but it is a full-time job for me, and it does help support other people. So it's not just like if I don't want to do it, I just walk away and say I'm done. If I do that, then there's 3 other families that are going, boss, where's our paycheck? It's kind of doesn't work that way. So I would have to say that probably not not last year. I was beginning to sort of get my want to back last year. Year before I was like, okay, I'm doing this for okay. But last year I started to get my want to back, and now I'm really actually, again, probably for the first time in a long time, not only have my want to about creating content, but I'm energized about the content I want to create. And this video happens to be one of those things I like doing. I actually just like sitting at the bench with a pile of stuff and seeing what works. Angie, I don't know if you find that fun or if that's the arduous part of what you do. I mean, when you're doing a video, what do you like most, other than the freehand shooting? We know you enjoy that, but when you're shooting videos, what part of the process do you like the most?
I like, I don't know. I like getting to know it and getting
Okay.
to know what it can do. I like the whole grip process. I actually enjoy doing pretty much every bit of it, finding out what the trigger pull is. It's just like, what does this do? And it's easy for me to go off onto rabbit trails, and I got to bring myself back in because I want to find out more about it. But I've really been enjoying all of it, really.
Okay, so I mean, you're still sort of when you took over the grip program, pioneering the grip program, as we've been going through the learning curve and growth spurts of the grip program. Yeah, I mean, you've been learning a lot. It's been, I guess, the expression that I hear, it's almost getting sort of cliche at this point, but in many ways, it's like drinking from a fire hose.
Yep.
I mean, because it's
Yeah.
just so much that you're trying to absorb so quickly. So, yeah, I mean, and as you get your feet under you and you have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more years into this, hopefully you're still kicking around
Amen.
doing this. Yeah. It gets easier and it gets where it's less overwhelming. But this kind of video is one that I really like. Now, it's interesting. I had a bunch of people telling me on this video, I had to get the velocity up, make it go faster. I would challenge you to go look at the DAR video because I shot the same pellets with the DAR Gen 3 and 25 and got much better results. And all of my velocities were well under 800 feet per second. And well, not well under. They were in the 700s. So high 700s down to low 700s. And I got better accuracy. So I'm definitely going to take this gun and go up in velocity to see if that makes a difference. But I'm also going to go down in velocity to see if it makes a difference because I had a different gun that shot better going slower than faster. So it's going to be interesting, but that's the kind of stuff I really like. So if you like that kind of stuff too, like the investigative type, part of the process, I don't want to bore everybody with like sitting down and shooting 30 pellets and having a 4-hour video. That's not at all it. But, sometimes just sitting down with something to see how it's going to go, I think is a lot of fun. And so I really enjoyed doing this video, but I did want to mention that I don't know if faster is going to be better, but that is part of the fun. We can try faster, see if it works. And if it doesn't, well, we can try slower and see if it works. I mean, I think all of that makes the process, I don't know. I don't know. I like it. Angie, do you have any comments on that?
Yeah, I like it, but there can be a point with some air guns where there's just like way too much going on, and I can go off in so many different directions that I get myself a little worked up and overwhelmed. So,
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't try and film everything. And some people are saying here the barrel's different. That's why speed's going to be better. And it could be. And I'm really wondering personally, I wonder if the barrel's just not a little too long. And I'm curious about the harmonics and stabilization of the barrel in general. Because you've shot the Wildcat. I've shot the Wildcat, right?
mhm. Yep.
And freaking awesome, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and it's 22, and right now, with what I know about the Dreamline, the Wildcat will shoot circles around it. I mean, just absolutely circles around it all day. So, obviously, I haven't figured out what I need to do yet with that Dreamline or that Dreamline Dream-Tact to really get it do what I want it to do. But that's the beauty of, again, the sport, because once you own something like that, and it is a very customizable, adjustable piece of equipment, well, you just go out to the range and turn a knob and see what happens. I dig it. It's something I enjoy doing. That's the fun for me of air gunning. Some people may want to bench rest to precision shoot. I like that too. But I enjoy the I won't say tinkering with the gun in the sense of modifying it outside of the factory available modifications. Like, I don't mind turning the available knobs, right? But
Right.
I don't necessarily like going in and swapping parts. It's not necessarily my thing. I'll call that modding versus tinkering, if that makes sense. But I enjoy that a lot. So we're going to do a lot more with that gun. We're nowhere near done. I was able to acquire that gun. Like we actually bought, not full retail, but we bought the Wildcat from FT Airguns, and we bought I bought some other guns too. In fact, I bought some guns so Angie could have them as part of her stable. Not a lot, but a couple. And you've got some videos coming up. You were just telling me about it today. Like, your next video is what? What's your next video?
The Daystate Huntsman Revere. and 22, the part 2 of the grip
Okay, part
reviews.
two. So you did part 1
Yeah.
last week. So this is part 2. So that,
Yeah.
how do you like that gun?
Oh, I love it. It would be a great hunter, a great plinker, a great all-around gun, but it's so pretty. I don't want to take it into the woods and mess it up.
It is
It
gorgeous.
is a gorgeous gun and a great shooter.
Yeah. I've had the Huntsmans. I haven't had the Revere before, but I had some of the originals, or the ones before that, I should say. And they were great. Both the unregulated and regulated both shot really well. I think in my testing, just personal, not camera stuff, I think my unregulated Daystate shot better than the regulated one for whatever reason. I mean, it just seemed to do better.
I'm not saying a thing.
Yeah,
You guys have to wait and see.
Yep, there you go. Let's see. People are talking about the difference between the DAR and the FX, and like G-Man's asking, the DAR Gen 3 is a pellet-minded hunting-focused air rifle. What do you think the FX rifle is focused towards? I mean, this particular one, I would imagine, I might be wrong, but I would imagine like the Dream-Tact is designed as a bench rest gun. It's a really long barrel. I would think that would be really impractical to try and trudge around the woods with. Maybe a long-range prairie dog gun or something from a hunting perspective. It's not super powerful, at least out of the gate. I know we can adjust the reg and there's other things we can do, but I don't know where their mind was on that. I got it because it was so close to like the Gunner and the Hatsan Factor and so many other guns that are like the AR style frame guns. I can't say chassis because it's not a chassis gun. That's why I wanted it, because it was so similar to those other guns. I wanted to have something. I would think that would be like a high end version of that style, and I wanted to have it to compare to the others. Right now, I wonder what would happen if I had my Gunner and shot the Gunner next to the FX and see which one did better. That would be an interesting video. I don't know how to film that in succinct manner. It would be too long, but I really like the Gunner. I still do. It's a really nice gun. You have to, that one I did mod to get more power because it was not as good as it could be with less power, but with a little more power, boy, that gun did great. So.
I don't think I've shot that one.
You shot the Gunner.
When I was out there, maybe?
Yeah, you shot it out here. Mr. Whispers is saying that this was my question. I did put a barrel holder on my Dream-Tact and it did make a difference with groups. But I finally decided to use my Impact as the slug gun and keep the Dream-Tact for pellets. Yeah, I actually think that and I'm probably going to get with one of the 3D parts printing companies, whether it's Airgun Capital or Buck Rail, to come up with some sort of slide-on retention holder thingy for like to grab the bottle in the barrel, and maybe even put some Weaver pick rails on that little adapter. I don't know, who knows, but I think that would be useful, is just stabilize that barrel a little bit, because to me it just seems really long. Timmy's saying you got to do a singing video. She's working on it.
Yeah, I'm going to do a music video. I won't be singing in it. It'll just have the music in the background, but yeah, it's coming.
All right. What is Rick's most accurate PCP? Right now, at 50, I was going to do 50 yards because I'm still working on myself getting better beyond 50. So that's a process I'm working on this year. But 50-yard accuracy for me, probably, it might be right now. It might be the Wildcat. I mean, it's just sub-dime. Sub MOA at 50 yards, nearly every group, without even trying hard. It's not like you have to work for that. It sort of just does it.
Do you have the dead center pellets from JTS?
Yes.
Did you shoot those in that?
Not yet.
Yeah. Oh, they're beautiful.
Yeah.
You should.
We're going to do that for sure. Can the power of the arrow be adjusted like the Gamo Urban? Not really. That gun's really not meant to be power adjusted. It's just meant to be 13, 14 foot-pounds, shoot it in your backyard, get lots of shots, have fun. It's not meant to adjust. And the the Urban, actually none of those guns are really meant to be modded for more power. Just shoot them the way you get them, and you'll have better. You just get more. You'll be better. By the way, is my volume okay? I'm watching the lights kind of go lowered, so if I get too soft, let me know.
It sounds good here. Timmy said you need to be my backup dancer.
No, I've already done dancing. It's already been caught on film. It's already been bad enough. There's already been memes put to it. Thank you, Harold. Did a whole little video on that. So yeah, thanks a lot. No, we need no more of that happening whatsoever.
I thought it was a good dance.
It was a great shot. I mean, I saw it on camera. If you guys haven't seen that shot, you got to go watch the video of we're walking down this canal. This was back in December. We're walking down this canal on the iguana video, and I see the iguana. I'm getting Angie up to shoot this thing, and when she takes the shot, I'm watching on the camera, and it's just what, and there's like matter. We'll just call it matter. Went like both directions. I'm like, oh my god, it was awesome. I wish the camera had shot in slow motion, because that would have been amazing. But it was good enough with what we got. It was pretty cool, man. I liked that shot. It was pretty awesome.
Good enough to make you dance.
I did a little dance. Yes, I did. I did a little dance. So beyond the Daystate, you just shot some other videos. I know I'm going to just spoil it. You're working with some stuff from Buck Rail. If you guys like tinkering and modding, there's a whole industry that you guys probably know this already, because I've talked about it, and you probably knew it before I talked about it. But there's companies that, get a 3D printer and just start making parts for air guns, and there's just so much you can do with that. I'm super excited to have a couple of those companies part of Gateway Airguns, so that is awesome. But you've got a couple guns from Buck Rail with all of the accoutrements, and I think I'm looking forward to that video, because I didn't even shoot him. I just said, here, take these home and get them in the grip program. So that's going to be fun.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't want to say too much about that. I had a fun doing it, and yeah, if you have a naked gun, get it dressed.
Okay. I tried to tell her there was a movie with Naked Gun. Sorry, my nose itches, guys. I apologize. I don't know what else to do but scratch it. And she just looked at me funny, because Angie, I try and have movie references with Angie that make sense, right? And it's a waste of time, complete waste of time.
I don't watch movies.
Next thing on the list was actually a new product, right? Is that the next topic we got?
Oh, I could look, huh? Yes, new product corner.
All right, so you guys asked me to look at this, and I'd already been talking to the company, and I'm going to go just pull it up here. I got to get my keyboard out of the way. Let's see. I think Cornfield Crosshairs, I completely and categorically disagree with you. Out of the box, it needs more power. With one little tiny little teeny mod, which takes 5 minutes, I love that gun. I completely disagree. I don't see it as a letdown at all. I think it's a wonderful airgun product. So, hey, but it's okay. We can have a different opinion. That's all right. We don't have to agree on everything. That is perfectly acceptable. I'm trying to get this in frame. There it is. We're going to switch over here. All right. So you guys had asked me to take a look at the scope for One Leaf. And I had actually already had the module. They had sent this to me sometime back, I don't know, probably a year ago. And just so you guys see what it looks like, it actually looks like that. So what this is a digital camera, video camera, still camera, night vision camera that is just kind of, well, just like that. There you go.
Oh, wow.
And I think that's pretty stinking cool.
So have you tried it yet?
I've looked through it. I have not put it on a gun yet. I just got this in like over the weekend, and I was going to try and show you guys some pictures because I did take some video with it, but I'm so shaky because it's not on a gun. I want to put it on a gun on a rest and actually shoot some targets with it, which as soon as the weather clears, that's my first video when I get down the range is going to be with this on some gun. I don't know which one yet. I'm a little concerned that that's a lot of space between the eye, your end of the scope and where your eye relief needs to be. So this is going to have to be way far forward on the receiver to work, right? I'm
Right.
thinking. So, but anyway, so they have, and I haven't seen, I'm guessing they're still selling just the module because they sell this with a bunch of adapters that go on different scopes, right? But the original one, I need to do a firmware update, and I struggled to get it to really line up and see the whole crosshair properly. It's sort of like would crop in real tight. And it didn't seem like it worked. It's sort of like when you're using the Tacticam or something, and it's you have to get it just right. And if the scope's sort of on the high end of an adjustment angle, it doesn't line up good, and all of that stuff. So I struggled with the first one to try and get it to do what I wanted. Of course, now with the new firmware, there's actually adjustments for your eye relief and position and stuff. So there's like minute adjustments. All right, we just lost power, which may mean that the generator is kicking over. Let me see what happens if we drop off, guys. I'll be back next week. Let me text our ranch foreman here. Lost generator. No. Okay, so I don't know what happened. I just texted my ranch foreman. Oh, that beeping's my UPS's. I don't know how much longer we're gonna have. Really quickly before my computer dies here, because I literally don't know how long my UPS is going to hold out. We'll go ahead and just, I guess, call it, guys. We're dealing with this situation, so let me go deal with that, see what's going on. We will be back next week. I'll follow up again with the one leaf camera. I'll follow up. We were going to talk about a Gamo Squirrel Master. We're going to just transition all that to next week. Okay, Angie? So,
Okay.
Guys, be ready. Ask questions if you got them. I don't know what's going on. I got to go check on our generator because she's not running. So, guys, that's going to be it. I apologize. We're going to cut it short, but we will catch you guys next week. And that's it from me and Angie. I guess we can we play the song again? I don't know. We can maybe. Anyway, we're going to go. I'm going to play the song and shut down. See you guys. See you guys
Bye,
next week.
guys.
Okay, we're off the air.